Now, from Nebraska's trusted news source, this is Channel 8 News at 10.
Coming up tonight, local love, how a Lincoln business is stepping up in a major way after hundreds of people suddenly lost customers. Also tonight, across the finish line, runners line up in the capital city. Who is crowned champion in today's marathons? And Hormuz heats up. President Donald Trump announces new action in the strait. What he's saying the consequences will be for those in the way. But first, the Husker softball team makes a triumphant return. Take a look here, a crowd gathering in the Omaha airport as we speak. They're waiting for the team to touch down after a phenomenal weekend in Pennsylvania. We're going to take a look here, hopefully in just a minute. Maybe not, but fans are gathering in Eppley Airfield tonight, hoping to watch the softball team as they show up back in Nebraska. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Mackenzie Johnson. A very exciting return for a Husker softball team that is already in the history books. Jake Holman is live at the Omaha airport right now, waiting for the team's arrival. We're going to send things on out to him. Jake, I hear they should be coming through soon?
Yeah, Mackenzie, good news and bad news. Bad news first. They were supposed to be here about a half hour ago. The good news is they should be landing any second. In fact, people have already said they have landed, so it's just a matter of time before they get off that plane. And, of course, walk into this phenomenal crowd we see here at Eppley Airfield. The Husker fan base, as we know, just is different. They're here to support the Husker softball team, and for good reason, because they are the very first outright Big Ten champs in Nebraska softball history. The Huskers just had an historic season this year, the most conference wins in program history, also tying the most in Big Ten history with 23. And, of course, the regular season win percentage, 43 wins, 6 losses, the best ever.
Oh, it looks like we might be having a little bit of trouble with Jake's live shot, but we're going to be checking in with him here soon again for our Sports Zone, so stick with us. Well, breaking now, a former New York mayor is in the hospital in critical condition. Rudy Giuliani's spokesperson, Ted Goodman, breaking the news not too long ago. The statement doesn't say what happened to Giuliani to land him in the hospital, but it does say he's fighting with unwavering strength and is stable for the time being. We'll keep you up to date on air and on our Now Local News app as we learn more about his condition and if we learn what happened. The war in Iran now moving into its 10th week as President Donald Trump speaks to foreign leaders. And tonight, the president says he will start what he's calling Project Freedom tomorrow morning. Trump posting on social media that the U.S. will be guiding ships through the Strait of Hormuz safely, saying this is a humanitarian gesture on our behalf. The president then threatening any interference will, quote, be dealt with forcefully. This new Project Freedom coming as gas prices are officially at a 4-year high. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the full story tonight.
A new military operation set to begin on Monday in the war with Iran. Tonight, U.S. Central Command posting a statement on X saying U.S. forces will begin supporting Project Freedom. The goal, to restore freedom of navigation for commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Admiral Brad Cooper writing, our support for this defensive mission is essential to regional security and the global economy as we also maintain the naval blockade. Meanwhile, talks to end the war with Iran are deadlocked with no clear path forward. Iranian state media reports Tehran has submitted a new 14-point proposal to Pakistani mediators. Iran reportedly calling for U.S. forces to withdraw, a lifting of sanctions, and an end to the U.S. naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. But the proposal does not address U.S. demands over Iran's nuclear program, a key sticking point. The Treasury Secretary telling Fox News,
I can tell you that we are suffocating the regime, and they are not able to pay their soldiers. This is a real economic blockade.
Trump making his position clear.
We cannot let lunatics have a nuclear weapon.
But Democratic Senator Jack Reed says he believes the U.S. is in a much worse position with Iran since the war started.
We're seeing incredible impacts economically in the United States in oil prices, fertilizer prices. The regime in Tehran is probably more hostile and fanatical than the one that we replaced.
Back here at home, Americans are now grappling with the consequences of the war.
I cut down on groceries a little bit because gas is just more of an expense now. I used to not think about it.
Gas prices have surged to an average of $4.43 a gallon nationwide. And tonight, with a new operation about to begin and no end in sight, the risk of further escalation continues to grow. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Well, a beautiful Sunday to start the month of May. Let's take a live look outside through our network of cameras. We're seeing a pretty nice, calm night out there. It was pretty perfect weather today, if you ask me. We got to eat our dinner outside here at this station, spend a little bit of our evening outdoors, and it was honestly nothing to complain about. Let's send it on over to meteorologist Dominic Ferraro to see if this weather will be sticking around for a while. Dom?
Hey, good evening, Mackenzie. All around, just a beautiful day out there. I know we had great weather for the marathon this morning, warmer temperatures then for the afternoon. As you mentioned there, we got to spend a little bit of time outside. If you did get a moment to sit outside this evening, oh, it was just gorgeous out there. Here's a look at your high temperatures today. Got up to 77 in Lincoln. Our average high this time of year is 70 on the dot. So, a couple degrees above average there. 80 today in Hebron, 78 in Holdridge, as well as McCook, 75 then along the I-80 corridor, and then a few spots there to the low 70s as you get into far north central Nebraska. So all around, fairly nice day out there, though pretty dry, especially in the lower levels. So I know I was just fighting off a bloody nose over here. So if anyone who struggles with that this time of year, that's the season we're in here. So ABC Seamless camera, North 48th and Cornhusker Highway, mostly clear skies here for the moment. Things quiet in southeast Nebraska. 63 here in Lincoln, 65 in Beatrice, in the upper 50s then at Grand Island there. So in terms of that, starting to see that cloud cover move on out. I know it's been fairly light throughout the afternoon. Even when we did see some of this upper level cloud cover throughout the day, it did look fairly sunny out there too. So it was fairly thin. That's moving out. Should see clear skies throughout the overnight, maybe a few spot showers there out in far central and western Nebraska. Here's a look at your Monday forecast then. A little breezy out of the north and the west and northwest between 5 and 15 miles per hour. A few gusts of 20 at times, but ultimately on the way to some warmer weather as high temperatures reach the lower 80s. We will see a cold front move on through across the state, which will then prime a few showers and thunderstorms as we head through your Monday evening and into the overnight. We'll have the latest on that timing, who could see the strongest storms, and how long those precipitation chances can stick around coming up here in a few minutes.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Dom. Only on 8, a fresh new opportunity for small businesses in Lincoln after the Painted Tree boutiques left several local vendors without a storefront. One business choosing to step up. Creative Collabs of Nebraska hosting a free vendor market today, giving those businesses a place to sell and rebuild. Channel 8's Emma Norwood has the story after speaking with some of those vendors today. Emma?
On Sunday, a chance to bounce back.
I didn't know what I was going to do, but through social media and group support and the community coming together, Mel Rizak actually volunteered to do this vendor event for us.
Painted Tree Boutiques closing its doors in April, leaving hundreds without a place to go. But the community rallying behind the small businesses who once took up space inside the store. And now over 50 vendors setting up shop, completely free of charge, outside of Creative Collabs of Nebraska.
This has helped so many people that rely on this income that they have. For me, it was a hobby that turned into a passion, into a small business. But me, like everyone else, has all this inventory, and I now have people and groups to reach out to for support and help. And yes, I'm feeling a little better and more supported, and things are looking much better.
This isn't just another vendor market. Creative Collabs taking the unfortunate closure of Painted Tree and turning it into a community-wide showcasing of hope.
It was very nice of her to organize this and get it put together as quickly as she did, because these events take time and a lot of planning, and I think everybody was just scrambling. And the good part was a lot of people wanted to help, but they just didn't know how to do it. And with Melanie's background on doing events and everything, she was able to step up really quickly and just get things going.
Several of the vendors tell me sales have increased due to the market and the exposure it brings. A reminder of how important support from the Lincoln community is.
Oh, it's great to see how many people are out here and willing to support us. We really appreciate it.
It's a great chance to come together and share stories, see each other again, and collaborate for what to do next.
That was Emma Norwood reporting. Thank you, Emma. New tonight, a chase on I-80 turns deadly in Lincoln. Authorities say a motorcyclist crashed last night after refusing to pull over. Now the sheriff's office is investigating the situation. The State Patrol says a trooper tried to pull over a speeding motorcyclist on westbound I-80 just before 8 p.m. last night. According to NSP, the driver sped away instead of stopping and was posing a danger to other people on the road, so they chased the motorcycle. Once NSP got to the northwest 48th Street exit, they say the motorcyclist crashed on the exit ramp. The trooper performing CPR, but Jeffrey McDonald was pronounced dead at the scene. NSP has asked the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office to investigate the crash. When we return, Fire of the Heartland, how a dozen different fire departments across Nebraska pushed each other in today's training. Stick with us.
And warmer weather is in the forecast for the start of the work week, though it won't stick around for too long. We'll have the latest on your week ahead coming up after the break.
In the 49th annual marathon and half marathon. Now let's take a look from the view above as competitors are racing through the capital city. Citizen journalist Brian sending this video here into our Now Local News app showing runners on the Helen Busalis Trail. The race getting started with a bang this morning. Take a look. The Lincoln Police Department lighting off a cannon to start the race today. The runners making their way from Memorial Stadium past the state capitol building by the Lincoln Children's Zoo and Holmes Lake before ending up right back at Memorial Stadium. And check it out. These are the winners of both the half and full marathons. In the full marathon, Jacob Plates is taking home the gold medal after finishing the full 26 miles in just 2 hours and 21 minutes. And Taylor Somers winning the women's division with an impressive time of 2 hours and 39 minutes. And it wasn't just the runners who were working hard this morning. So were the volunteers and fans at water stations around the capital city, cheering on all the competitors. Now take a look here. You can see people of all ages helping to hand out drinks as the runners are passing through Pioneers Boulevard in this video sent to our Now Local News app. The volunteers say this event is something they look forward to every year.
If anyone hasn't volunteered for it before and is interested, we have a sign up every year for it. We plan to be at the same intersection every year, and it's a great opportunity to get out and enjoy the race day.
The Fallbrook YMCA tells us they've been at that same intersection for the last 5 years. And check this out, citizen journalist Kevin giving us a view of the finish line with fans cheering loudly. You can scan the QR code on your screen and download our Now Local News app to watch plenty of videos of the marathon. New at 10, the Nebraska State Patrol deals with an unusual obstacle on I-80. They say this 250-pound mineral tub causing some havoc when it fell off a vehicle in the middle of the interstate, sending 2 semis off the road. But the patrol says after some good investigative work, troopers were actually able to track down the owner of that tub. That person is now being cited with failure to secure a load.
Now, your Storm Alert Team forecast with meteorologist Dominic Ferraro.
Well, there will be something for everyone here in the week ahead. Starting out with warmer temperatures for your Monday afternoon. We're looking at highs tomorrow into the lower 80s for much of southeast Nebraska. Now, not the case necessarily statewide, but certainly here in Lincoln, Beatrice, the surrounding areas, certainly a warm start to the week. Chances for showers do increase as we head throughout the afternoon and into the evening, but better chances for scattered precipitation then by Tuesday and into Wednesday, with sunshine then returning to the forecast as we head towards the back half of the work week and then in towards Mother's Day weekend. Here's a look now in southeast Nebraska and Beatrice at South 6 and Perkins Street in your Shones roofing camera. Quiet night out there, nice calm close to the work week here. I know we all got, or excuse me, the weekend. We're about to start the work week. Then as we take a look at those temperatures across the state, 60s for most of us. A few spots have made their way down into the 50s, but mainly us here in southeast Nebraska in the 60s. 50 in Broken Bow, 54 in North Platte, 53 in Ogallala. But as we mentioned here, it's 63 in Lincoln, 65 in Beatrice, 64 degrees in Nebraska City. The upper 50s then out towards Grand Island and Kearney as well. Wind, not much of an issue for most of us. Now fairly calm, if anything, out of the south and west for much of the Tri-City area, though this will change as we head throughout your Monday afternoon. We'll start to see a cold front move on through from the north and west. That will pick up those winds just a little bit. That cloud cover we saw throughout the afternoon here moving on out as we see clear skies headed our way towards us here in the capital city. Grand Island already under that. We've seen a stray shower or two trying to survive here and just to the north of North Platte too. I know we mentioned that in our earlier show. A couple models kind of picked up on this. This will continue to try and just move off here to the east as we head over the next couple of hours. Stormcast then tonight showing a few spot showers possible, but the majority of us then on the way to clear skies for the start of your Monday morning. Lots of sunshine out here for the start of the afternoon ahead of that incoming cold front here. This model waiting to kind of kick storms up until we head towards the afternoon. And I'll go ahead and step out of the way here. Might be a little hard to see with the crawl at the bottom of your stream, but there's showers and thunderstorms in and around the KC area, mainly just here light showers along the I-80 corridor towards Omaha and Lincoln, then down towards the Tri-Cities. This will pick up a little bit as we head through the overnight hours on Tuesday. Could see a rumble of thunder or two. Can't rule out maybe a severe storm or two out of this, but the majority of this is going to just try and give us some moisture for far southeast Nebraska. Then variable cloud cover and a few light showers a possibility as we head throughout the day on Tuesday, mainly during the first half of the day there. But as you head out then towards the west, a few more scattered showers, possibly a rumble of thunder, and then chances for snow in the far panhandle and portions of Wyoming and Colorado. We're clear then by Tuesday afternoon, with the exception then of a little bit of cloud cover and then light showers continuing there as you head out towards the south and west. Here's a look at your severe weather outlook for Monday, though. Most of us under this light green area. That means we could see a few thunderstorms throughout the day Monday and into early Tuesday morning. Although a couple counties here in far southeast Nebraska under that marginal level 1 out of 5 risk, meaning we could see an isolated severe storm or two. So it's never a bad idea to have your severe weather plan in place. The bulk of that severe weather risk, though, mainly off to our east and in and around Des Moines, Kansas City, and then off towards the Great Lakes. For your low temperatures tonight, fairly seasonable temperatures, just a little bit warmer than that, down into the upper 40s for those lows. Winds won't be much of an issue, though they do pick up as we head throughout your Monday afternoon. Ultimately, upper 70s and lower 80s for your highs in southeast Nebraska. All depends on when that cold front moves on through and kicks in some colder temperatures. Those do arrive for most of us here for Tuesday. High temperatures only reaching the 60s, only reaching the 50s then for your Wednesday forecast. But as we mentioned, that sunshine does return towards the back half of the week. 73 on Thursday, mid-70s once again on Friday. We might even sneak back up into the 80s before Mother's Day there. So it looks like we'll continue then with some warmer temperatures, a little bit of sunshine. I know we probably won't see a whole lot of moisture out of the next couple of rain chances, so we'd like to see a little bit more of that in the forecast too. But in the meantime, best to enjoy the nice weather.
Absolutely. I feel like if we can get more nights like tonight, I won't complain at all.
Yes, this was about as good as it gets.
All right, well, we'll keep our fingers crossed we can hopefully get some more days like this. Thank you so much, Tom. New at 10, early Cinco de Mayo celebrations are in full swing over in Crete. The Crete Chamber of Commerce hosting its 3rd annual Cinco de Mayo celebration at the city park. Let's take a look at how they're all enjoying the day today. These videos sent into our Now Local News app showing Mexican traditional dancing filling the streets there. Now, it might be 2 days early, but of course it's not stopping anyone there from trying a variety of international food, listening to live music, and even riding on a mechanical bull, believe it or not. If you want to see some of the scenes of the action for yourself, you can scan the QR code there on your screen and download our Now Local News app. Over in Sherman County today, firefighters teaming up to take down a burn near Ashton. 12 fire departments got to practice what to do during a house fire. You can see here a lot of smoke. In the next picture, you can see some flames coming from this abandoned home. Take a look at that. The Sherman County Sheriff's Office says it's a great opportunity for all firefighters to learn new skills, gain experience, and even test out some equipment. Well, stick with us because we have a live sports zone coming up for you in just a few minutes. Take a look here. This is Eppley Airfield. The Husker softball team is just about ready to land and come in to all these fans waiting for them. We'll be right back.
From the Channel 8 Sports Zone, sponsored by Greens Furnace and Plumbing, here's Channel 8 News Sports with sports anchor Jake Homan. The Channel 8 News Sports Zone.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome into your Sports Zone live here from Eppley Airfield. As you can check out behind me, there's a lot of Husker fans here, and that's for one reason, because the Nebraska softball team is, I kid you not, seconds, maybe minutes away from arriving. They will be, of course, touching down here For the first time as Big Ten outright champs, just a historic season thus far we've seen from the Big Red. 23 conference wins, tying for the most ever in Big Ten history. Of course, the most in program history. And then also the best regular season ever. 43 wins, 6 losses. Marks the highest winning percentage in program history. Again, right now the team not here just yet. As you can tell, these fans are anxiously, patiently waiting to give them a round of applause, a warm welcome home for this team. What a historic season it's been. We're going to be keeping a closer eye on to see just when they do arrive, but we are going to, of course, continue to go on here in our sports zone. First, talking about Nebraska baseball today. They wrapped up their series. Game 3 versus Ohio State, and they got swept. The Buckeyes won today 10-1 over the Cornhuskers. The Huskers bats went cold, only scoring 5 runs in just 3 games this 3 games in this weekend series. So the Huskers look to get back on track next weekend versus Iowa. And before we go, one Nebraska Wesleyan athlete, well, he recorded a feat that lasted 34 years, and that's why he's been named our Athlete of the Week.
The following segment is sponsored by Menards.
He now holds the record for single-season assists. Great job, Duncan.
Duncan Ortega, a Nebraska Wesleyan senior in his last career game as a Prairie Wolf, made history.
It's awesome, helping out, being able to help out my pitchers, being able to make plays for them and help out our team. It's pretty surreal, honestly. It's kind of crazy.
On Saturday, he fielded only 1 ground ball, and that was just enough to break the single-season assist record, finishing with 108 on the year, a record that stood tall since 1992. Ortega said he had no idea what he had accomplished.
Didn't even know that I was close to breaking it either until we did the senior day introductions, and me and my dad had heard something about record breaking. We didn't even hear what it was for. And we heard that and we were like, what was that about? And I came in the dugout and coach had told me, and I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy.
The San Antonio, Texas native says growing up, he always felt he made a bigger impact with his glove instead of his bat, and embraced that role early on in his career.
I love playing defense. Growing up, that's kind of what I was known for. I wasn't the best hitter, so being able to kind of translate that to the college level, even at high school too. I always told my roommates, I'd much rather take a hit away than get a hit.
And with Ortega's Wesleyan career finally coming to an end on Saturday, he says he's thankful for the journey.
It's been a hell of a ride, I'll tell you that. I've been through a lot, so I wouldn't be here. I'm happy to be here where I'm at, and it's what a journey it's been. It's crazy.
And, well, what do you have it? The team has finally arrived just seconds ago. Here they are. Well, to a warm welcome. So, it's funny how it works out sometimes, right? But I guess for now, I'll go ahead and send it back over to you guys.
That is awesome. I'm glad we were finally able to catch it live. I was worried we weren't going to make it in time, but that is awesome to see. Thank you so much, Jake, for a live report from Eckley Airfield. I know that there's going to be a lot more content posted to our Now Local News app if you guys want to see the warm welcome home. But stick with us. We'll be right back after the break for a final check of your weather. Listen, I know people are probably already planning ahead because next week is Mother's Day. I am just keeping my fingers crossed. My mom's going to come up and visit here in Lincoln, and I've got some things planned. I don't want to give it away in case she's watching, but I'm hoping that we can have weather like we had tonight.
No, that would be fantastic, and I'm all for it, especially with you know, a lot of family coming to town. And also, UNL graduation next weekend.
Oh, that's
too.
right.
So
busy
lots
weekend.
of all the reasons to have good weather out there. So fingers crossed for that. We'll keep an eye on that here going forward. Even tomorrow, warmer weather to get started for the work week. High temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Best chance to see in the 80s here in far southeast Nebraska, though a few spots tomorrow, especially out towards the north, might not even get out of the 60s. We're on the way to the 60s then for Tuesday, the 50s for Wednesday. A few chances for some precipitation here during the first half of the week.
All right, thanks for keeping us updated, Dom, and thank you all for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you right back here tomorrow starting at 5 a.m.
Plan your next game night out or celebrate any milestone with us, because happy hour is even happier when you're winning. Only at Warhorse Casino, minutes from downtown in Lincoln.
Let your voice be heard by sharing your photos and videos to the Now Local News app. Earn points and redeem them for gift cards. Scan the QR code to...
A career